Commission was instrumental in giving a guidance as to how the law syllabus ought to be, and what are all the topics or subtopics to be added into the curricula. So it gave a choice-based curricula in the year 2000. And subsequently, even recently, the University Grants Commission Chairman, Professor Dr. Mamilda, had ensured that the legal education transforms beyond frontiers, and therefore had realized, say, the importance of technology in really helping, say, Grants Commission itself has given a syllabi, say, for the undergraduate, has given, say, a syllabi, say, for the PG program. It is for institutions to take it up and add it as a part of the curriculum. Here, well affiliated to the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar syllabi of the Law University, cyber laws had been part and parcel, say, of the curricula way back, say, in 2000, when the Information Technology Act 2000
So, dear,
am I audible? I'm getting connected through my system. Meanwhile, I've just connected through my phone.
Yes,
Is it audible?
Yes, now
yeah, I will just go on.
Okay.
Sorry for the technical glitches. Probably here the Wi-Fi broadband is little low. That's why. Am I audible? Can I go on, Angirkani?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Please.
So, what I mean to say is that cyberspace laws was introduced, right? And it is very successful, say, for the PG program. Even before the law university could introduce this cyberspace law, right? Even the Directorate of Legal Studies during the former chancellor's period, vice chancellor's period, had ensured that the need for technology and a combination of law and technology ought to be introduced, say, into the curricula. Ought to be introduced into the curricula, and therefore couple of years back itself, right? So when I was a principal of Government Law College Viluppuram, we thought it's mandatory that we introduce cyber security laws and information technology law, and therefore even that, in fact, I should say and underline it, and I quote, that we were the first forefront institution to have introduced cyber security laws into the legal education. Following us only, the NLIU Bhopal has introduced a special course on cyber security laws and technology. And therefore, though since 2000, the studying about cyber laws is in existence, that was made available, say, only to, say, a creamy layer, say, of a students who are getting tutored either in SOEL, School of Excellence, or in national law schools, right? But in government law colleges, say, as far as more than 1,200, 250 maybe today, government law colleges are in existence, and private law colleges also, if they are affiliated to the respective university, right? They have been deprived of studying technology into the legal education. I think it's time that cyber laws should be introduced as a part of curricula, say, in law colleges as well. Now, I must request that the GTN College of Law and other private law colleges, so whenever they introduce this technology into legal education, they should ensure that the basics of computers is being tutored. And not only that, they should ensure that the relevant legislations of learning the technology and law must be made as a part and parcel of the curricula. Say, for instance, now Information Technology Act 2000, right? This Information Technology Act 2000, it is 2000 is part and parcel. Subsequently, there is a 2008 amendment that has taken place. There are intermediary rules that has been made, and the issues when you see, right, since 2019, right, I'm afraid, like we've been since 2019 we've been tutoring, say, the laws, the sense we are making the laws. Say, for instance, the data protection bill that is pending in the parliament, say, since 2019. So it is like the concept is like going on and off, say, coming into the parliament, chucked out of the parliament, and again getting into the parliament. Like what's really happening is that the roadmap, say, for arena, right? So today we cannot think our survival, say, without technology, right? Technology has become part and of a livelihood, right? With the system of Android, right? Now we can even remain a day, we can even starve without our food. But the trend that goes on with the young millennials is that they cannot remain without their Android or their phone. When asked today, right, what's really happening now? Multipliance, the sense when you say technology, to do with, see, the small numbers, the N10 that is being used infinitely, right? These numbers are really making the gimmicks, right? See, it is all happening. Now, previously, whatever we used to store, say, any material on a disk, right? So that has only limitation, right? So when our downloading of any content gets full, then our disk becomes full, and therefore we cannot again download in a very same disk. We need to go in for another disk, right? So the system of disk, and then the system of pen drive that we have, right, and storing, say, information, say, now it has really made a frog's leap in the sense, right? Storing of information that we need, say, a legal information that we are bothered about now, right? This legal information, right, we are storing it in cloud computing, right? Couple of years back, we had issues relating to, say, network neutrality, right? But when we cannot give, say, the permission, say, for private websites to charge, say, for usage by the users, right? And therefore, the government has taken the control, and the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting is regulating, say, the use of net, say, by the users, right? And therefore, right, to those days, couple of years back, there were very few network service providers, right? But today, when you look into the scenario, right, it has really multiplied into manifold. The sense, so many network providers are there. Now, with the recent attacks, say, of the initial pandemic, the epidemic and the endemic era, even now, it has not gone away from us. In China, people are still suffering. So at that time, like India, right, though on one part of it, we had a digital divide, right? Not everyone would be able to utilize the resources, say, the legal resources, right? But then those who could make it, they really made a transformation. So it was so easy, I must say, for the legal institutions to get connected, say, with the legal institutions, right? Beyond the frontiers, right? We were able to get connected with foreign universities, right? I am not exaggerating when I'm saying that, even saying this, that even the government law colleges, like my previous work, right, at government law college Viluppuram, I ensured that I was able to connect to the world, like where we, through these internet services, we were able to, like Dr. Anger Kanni was mentioning, that I did 3 virtual international conferences. It was made possible during the pandemic because we were able to be connected throughout the world. We are able to, like how we today, we brought Mr. Mohammed, right? In the same manner, we are able to bring in legal resource persons, say, throughout the world. So it is possible for us faculties, and this technology really helped us a lot. You know how? Like for the past couple of years during the COVID pandemic, right? Like when legal institutions was in a standstill, right? Like any other institution. But then we kept the momentum going forward just by managing everything to the net through WhatsApp. We were connected. We were having classes, regular classes. Like I must say, out of 100% of students, right, at least we were successful to get 50 to 60% of students. Rest, due to the digital divide, unable, for rest others, unable to get the broadband connection. They were not able to be connected. But the remaining 55 to 60% really were following all their day-to-day curricula. They were attending their tests through Google tests. They were attending their classes through Google Meet. Like we had a consistency, I must say, in regularly conducting the classes. Like during COVID, right? It is the teachers who worked non-stop, I must say, because they had to do multitasking, right? They have to balance their family, they have to balance their legal institution, they have to balance their students, they have to balance their academics. Everything was possible only with the help of technology, right? So I must say that, so this COVID pandemic has really, see, when the entire world as such was in standstill, even the airport services was also in standstill, right? The one sector that really is reached its zenith, I must say, is that this technology